Hi friends, welcome back to Inspo English. See friends, in my previous video, I started with the discussion on active voice and passive voice, and I explained the concept of active voice and passive voice. What is active voice and what is passive voice? Okay, and I explained what is voice. Voice is that form of the verb which tells us whether the person or thing denoted by the subject does something or whether something is done to the person or thing denoted by the subject. Okay. Today I am here with a very comprehensive table for you to change active voice to passive voice. Okay, you know there are some 12 tense forms in the active voice and 9 in the passive. Formerly we had only 8 in the passive voice, but nowadays we use 9. The new addition is future continuous tense. We use passive structure for future continuous as well. Okay, so let's come to the table without any delay. I'm sure it will be very helpful to you if you can keep it in your mind. Okay, feed it in your computer. Okay, when you read this table, keep this pattern. For simple form, simple present, then simple past and simple future, you can read like this: simple present, simple past, simple future. But for the other tenses, continuous perfect and perfect continuous tenses, you can start from here: present continuous, present perfect continuous. Then for past tense, past continuous, past perfect and past perfect continuous. And for future, future continuous, future perfect and future perfect continuous tense. Okay, and it is, see, if you study the table you will understand. I have written active voice first, then the formulae for active voice and passive voice, and the formulae for passive voice. That is the pattern. So just keep it in your mind and go through the table. Let's go through it in detail. Okay, the first sentence is in simple present tense. I write a story. I have taken a very short sentence for convenience sake. I write a story. The structure or the formulae for it is subject plus verb 1, that is simple present, plus object. And the passive voice is: a story is written, subject plus is, are. According to the subject, whether it is singular or plural, you have to use one of these: subject plus is, are, plus V3, that is past participle of the verb, plus object. That is simple present. And coming to present continuous tense, see, we have to start like this: present continuous. I am writing a story. Subject plus is, are, plus verb ing form of the verb, plus object. The passive structure is: a story is being written by me. Subject plus is, are, plus being, plus third form of the verb, that is V3, and object. Okay, here one thing that you have to note is that in continuous tense, when it is changed into passive voice, the new addition is being. Being is there. Okay, being. Then coming to present perfect, the same sentence: I am writing a story becomes I have written a story, and structure is, formulae is subject plus has or have plus past participle of the verb plus object. And the passive voice is: a story has been written by me. Subject plus has or have according to the singularity or plurality of the subject. Subject plus has or have plus been plus past participle of the verb plus object. And coming to the perfect continuous tense, see, I have been writing a story. Subject plus has or have plus been. So coming to the perfect tense, understand that we use been to change it into passive voice. And for perfect continuous tenses, as I said at the beginning, we don't have passive structure. So keep it in your, that's why I have written here no passive for perfect continuous, present perfect continuous tense. Now let's start with past tense. Okay, simple past. Active voice, the same sentence. Okay, I wrote a story. Subject plus V2, that is simple past tense plus object. Coming to the passive voice, a story was written, singular, so a story was written by me. Formulae, subject plus was or were plus past participle of the verb plus object. And that is the passive voice. And coming to past continuous tense. Past continuous tense, see, active voice, I was writing a story, and the formula is subject plus was or were plus verb ing form of the verb plus object. And the passive structure, a story was being written by me. I remind you, in continuous tense we always use being. And passive structure formula, subject plus was or were plus being plus past participle of the verb plus object. Again, coming to the past perfect, what is the sentence? See, I had written a story. For perfect tense, you know, with all the subjects we use had. There is no choice, has or have, something like that. No, it's only had. Always had is used. I had written a story. So it's comparatively easy. Subject plus had plus past participle of the verb plus object. And the passive structure is a story had been. As I said, been is always used in perfect tense when we change it into passive. A story had been written by me. Subject plus had plus been plus past participle of the verb plus object. And coming to the last one, past perfect continuous tense. I had been writing a story. The structure is subject plus had plus been plus ing form of the verb plus object. And here also we don't have the passive structure for past perfect continuous tense. Okay, and coming to the last one, and that is future tense. Simple future active voice. I will write a story. Future is always marked by will or shall. Okay, I will write a story. The formula is subject plus will or shall plus verb 1, that is simple present, and object. And passive will be a story will be written by me. In simple present and simple past, we use some form of be. Is, are, was, were. But in simple future, we use be itself. Okay? Let's see that a story will be written by me. And the structure or the formula is subject plus will or shall plus be plus past participle of the verb plus object. Okay, and coming to the future continuous tense. Okay, I will be writing a story. Subject plus will or shall plus be plus ing form of the verb plus object. Okay, that is I will be writing a story. And coming to the passive voice, here there is a double use of be plus being. A story will be being written by me. Being always shows continuity. Okay, and this will shows future. A story will be being written by me. So the structure in the passive voice will be subject plus will or shall plus be plus being plus past participle of the verb plus object. And coming to future perfect tense. See the form in the active voice, I will have written a story. Subject plus will or shall plus have plus past participle of the verb plus object. And the passive, a story will have been written by me. Here subject plus will or shall plus have plus been plus past participle, that is V3 of the verb plus object. And once again coming to the future perfect continuous tense, the last in the group. I will have been writing a story. Subject plus, will or shall plus, have plus, been plus, ing form of the verb plus object. And as I said earlier, there is no passive structure for perfect continuous tense. So here for future perfect continuous tense also we don't have the passive structure. It's not applicable. Okay, so this is the comprehensive table to support you in the interchange of active voice to passive voice and passive voice to active voice. Okay, I think this table will be very useful to you. Keep it in your mind. If you want, you can save it in your mobile or computer. Anyway, the video is there, so you can depend on that at any time. You can go back to the video and make sure of things. Okay, I think this topic is not complete. There are some exceptions to the general rules. For every topic, there are some exceptions. So I will be back with that very soon in the next video. Thank you for watching and goodbye till we meet again.